Have you ever told your story and felt like it just didn't land? You've lived through powerful experiences, but when you try to share them, the impact falls flat. The truth is, your personal story is the most powerful magnet you have as a speaker, but only if you know how to craft it. Today, I'm going to show you how to create what I call your signature story, the one story that you can tell again and again that instantly connects, builds trust, and gets you remembered. In 2025, we live in a world saturated with content. Everyone's on stage somewhere, online, on Zoom, in a boardroom. How do you stand out? Not with more data, not with more slides, but with your story. Here's the surprising truth. Most people don't know how to articulate their story effectively. They ramble, they give way too much detail, or they make it all about themselves. But when you learn how to craft a story the right way, it doesn't just fill time in your talk. It becomes the reason people hire you, why they recommend you and remember you. So, what makes a story magnetic? I think there are three things. Number one, authenticity. Your audience can smell a fake a mile away. Be authentic. Number two is vulnerability. It's not a weakness, it's what makes you relatable. And number three, transformation. The before, the after. Show us the change. I like to think of it like fishing. You need a hook, a line, and a sinker. The hook is that opening moment that grabs the attention of the audience. The line is the journey. It's the details that keep us following along. And the sinker is where you land the point with transformation and a takeaway. Let's make it practical. Think of your story in terms of a simple hero's journey. Number one, the challenge. What problem did you face? Number two, what struggle, obstacles got in your way? Number three, what was the breakthrough? What was the turning point for you? And number four, the lesson learned. What did you discover that others can apply? I'll give you an example from my own life. My wife and I recently got married, and we have this dream. We'd love to buy 20 or more acres of land with a home, a barn, and an arena for her horse business. The kind of place where her work can really thrive and where we can build something lasting together. But here's the challenge. I knew we'd need to significantly increase our revenue to even have a chance of affording that kind of dream. And I found myself asking, how am I going to pull money out of thin air? Not long after that, I was invited to lecture for a group of professional magicians in Southern California. At first, I wasn't sure I had anything that worth sharing, but I sat down and I wrote the lecture. I included my most successful routines and, just as importantly, the marketing strategies that I'd used to grow my business over the 38 years. Here's the twist. The very reason that people showed up to my lecture was because of the marketing tips that I used to promote it. The strategy worked before I even opened my mouth. The magicians loved it, and almost every single person in attendance bought a set of my lecture notes. But here's the lesson. You don't have to pull money out of thin air. You just have to share what's worked for you. When people see that it worked for you, they start to believe that it can work for them too. In fact, I got this testimonial from one of the attendees. He said, I attended Eric's lecture in Orange County, and it was hands down the best magic lecture I've ever experienced. Not only did I walk away with an incredible card routine that's now a staple in my professional set, but I also gained invaluable business and marketing insights that earned me over $4,000 in just the last 30 days, with another $10,000 plus in my pipeline. Eric's marketing templates alone are worth thousands in potential bookings. That's when I realized your story isn't just for you. Your story is proof of possibility for someone else. Once you've chosen your own story, it's time for polish. Here are a couple of tips. Use specific details. Instead of saying, it was a hard time, say it was midnight, raining, and my shoes were soaked. Don't skip the messy middle. Your vulnerability builds trust. And finally, cut the fluff. One tight story beats a 20-minute autobiography every time. When you've crafted your own signature story, use it everywhere. On stage, in interviews, at networking events, even on your own website. Because here's the ripple effect. Your story doesn't just represent you. It inspires others to believe that change is possible for them. Here's your action plan. This week, write down 3 pivotal moments in your life. Run them through the hero's journey framework. Choose the one story that best aligns with your message and start telling it. Your story is your magnet. And when you craft it with authority, vulnerability, and transformation, people won't just remember you. They'll be drawn to you. Now, if this video has helped you, make sure to subscribe because I create content specifically for new and aspiring public speakers, helping you do what you love and then actually getting paid for it. If you'd like a free worksheet that walks you through this signature story process step by step, check the link in the description. I'm Eric Raymer, and remember, your message matters, but your story makes it unforgettable.